Follow the pipes to get out in the open. Fuck you!
There's only one thing to expect from Ghostrunner: death. You're going to die a lot in this game, not because it is difficult or because you are a terrible gamer, but because its controls and physics are horrendous. The primary reason behind your frequent dying is, more often than not, because your fingers have been strained from not knowing whether or not your jumps will be successful whenever you press the space key. Sure, respawning is instantaneous after you fall off platforms and walls, but it also means having to restart at the last checkpoint on repeating everything you already did. The other reason behind your frequent dying is getting shot. In Ghostrunner, you only get one chance to dispatch your opponents. This makes you feel like a badass, but your opponents get multiple shots at getting to dispatch you because they are armed with ray guns and you're armed with a sword. Sure, you may point out that you are a speedy ninja with the ability to slow down time and evade shots effectively, but what you fail to mention is that the slow-mo ability is only available to you in mid-air. Once you are on the ground, you cannot slow down time to evade a shot effectively, so you will more often than not wind up dead. Another bit of a gripe for me is that the game makes it necessary for you to dispatch every single opponent in the area before you can progress. This isn't fun. Well, if you manage to dispatch them all without dying, it does make the activity fun. But before you can do that, you're going to die a lot. That will make you grow increasingly tired of playing. Largely, you need to dispatch the same 5 opponents again and again and again. Remember that internet meme a few years ago? The definition of insanity is doing things again and again and expecting different results. Playing Ghostrunner feels like that. You're going to jump, slide, and slash so repetitively that you are going to wish the developers would patch in some sensible quality of life improvements before you go mad. Like, oh, I don't know, how about a health bar for starters? How about an on-screen prompt on when is the right time to hop between walls or over platforms? How about a bullet time ability on the ground? Don't want the players to abuse it? Give it a time limit then. The Ghostrunner trailers persuaded me that this is a fun game. It's why I bothered to try out the demo. But it isn't. If you buy it on release, or if you have already pre-ordered it, it will never tide you until Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. If anything, you'll find it incredibly frustrating and refund it after an hour or two. Now, if you don't believe me, you are more than welcome to try out the demo and tear out your hair yourself.
Prisoner threat level extremely high. Prisoner released.
Free at last. Pleasure to meet you. Face to face, that is. Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange.